A very great morning, all my dear students. My name is Rajneesh Tyagi, and I welcome to you all once again for the online classes. And these classes are especially going on for this 11th standard, and the chapter we have. The very first chapter is here, The Portrait of the Lady, which is written by Khushwant Singh, and it is going to be the fifth paragraph today. Here we go. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, this is the talking about that thing when the parents of that boy settled into the city, they sent for us. The parents of that boy sent the grandmother of that son and also his own son, they sent them into the village. Okay, when the parents of that boy were settled properly into the city, that was a turning point in our friendship, and it was the time in the life of that boy when he got attachment, a heartly attachment with his grandmother, and his grandmother also attached to his grandson because they were alone. There was nobody into the village, and that grandson was living with his grandmother, and grandmother was living her grandson. Except of those two people, there was nobody. Although we shared the same room, they were in the same room. My grandmother no longer came to school with me, and because the parents of that boy sent them into the village, and they were staying and they were living properly into the city for a long time. The grandmother of that boy did not come to the school with him. I used to go to an English school in a motor bus, and he used to go to the schools by motor bus. Who? That boy. There were no dogs in the streets, and he could not have find out these street dogs there. There was no dog, you can say, and she took to feeding sparrows in the courtyard of our city house, and uh, she took the feeding of the sparrows, the bird, which is the name of the bird, and she used to feed them. As the years rolled by, we saw less of each other, and just because of the time, when time was moving on, we saw to each other very less. For some time, she continued to wake me up and get me ready for school. Sometimes she came to my room, she came to me and make me wake up and got ready for me also. She made me prepare for all the things to go properly school, and she was only the lady, she was only the honor of my uh, who could have the responsibility about me. When I came back, she would ask me what the teacher had taught me. And when I come back to the school, when I come back, when he came back to the house from the school, the grandmother of that son used to ask him that what the teacher has taught you today, what the moral lesson has you have got today. You can say, dear students, except of those two people, there was nobody who could have the responsibility of those people. So it was the time when they have got the close friendship with each other. It was the time when they came to know to each other, and when they could have those things which could not have been completed in the city. So when the parents of that boy sent them, and they were staying in the city, that time the grandmother and the grandson came closer to each other, and slowly she took all the responsibilities of that boy and also try to make him a very good human being. And we understand here that the very good friendship in between the boy and the grandmother was continue. And later on we will discuss for the paragraph number 6 tomorrow. And till then, you have to write down the summary in your own words in your fair notebook, and also send me those those explanations in my contact number on my WhatsApp number, you know it. And stay healthy at your home. God bless you all, and we will meet tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.